This video is going to be different, guys, and honestly, it's probably going to be one of the hardest ones that I will make because this is about 5 lessons that someone important to me taught me to help me build the foundation for investing. And those 5 lessons are the reason that I was able to grow my portfolio from $220,000 to over $440,000 in just under 3 years. But while those good things were happening, some bad things were taking place in the background. Life was shifting in ways that I didn't expect. And that change revealed what this journey was really about. Because the truth is, those 5 lessons weren't just about building wealth, they were about building strength. And in this video, I'm going to share with you those lessons. The same ones that built this portfolio and reshaped how I see investing and life itself. My name is Darren. I'm just a regular Canadian who used to think that it was too late to start investing. But I started anyway, and I'm proving every day that it's never too late to build wealth, especially when you start with the right foundation. I didn't grow up around financial experts. In fact, my parents made one of the biggest investing mistakes that you could make, and it cost them nearly $1 million. Before the 2008 crash, they invested heavily in private equities. When the markets turned, everything disappeared. They didn't have the right tools or the right knowledge, and I didn't either. They even encouraged me to invest large sum of money in the same thing, and I lost that money as well, and I'll talk about that in future videos. That loss stuck with me. It created a fear of investing, a fear of losing again. It took years before I was ready to try again, but that experience planted the first piece of my foundation because I saw how my parents responded. My dad didn't crumble. He didn't blame anyone. He accepted it, learned from it, and he moved forward. He never said it directly, but his actions taught me something powerful. You can't always control what you lose, but you can always control what you learn. And that's where my foundation began. Not with a win, but with a loss. A few years later, my father-in-law passed away suddenly. He had always looked after my wife's finances. When he was gone, that responsibility shifted to me, and I wasn't ready for it. I sat in the kitchen and I was surrounded by statements and spreadsheets, and you know what? I was completely overwhelmed. That was the moment that I realized that I needed to learn how to take control of our financial future. And that's what pushed me into investing, and eventually into sharing what I was learning through this channel. The 5 lessons that built my foundation. Through those moments, the good and the bad, I began to learn the 5 key lessons that built the foundation for everything that came after. Lesson number 1, value of every dollar. Every dollar is a building block. Compounding doesn't care how much you start with. It only rewards consistency. What really matters is that you keep putting money into the market. It doesn't matter if it's every day or a week or every month. Those things can change depending on your income. What matters is that you stay consistent, because that's how you grow real wealth, and it happens over time. Lesson number 2 is respect the process. You can't rush time. Wealth isn't built in days, it's built in decades. Respecting the process means staying invested and letting time do the heavy lifting. Lesson number 3 is to listen before you act. My dad taught me this one, even if I didn't realize it at the time. He listened more than he spoke. In investing, that means listening to history, to data, to experience. Patience lets you hear what the market is saying. Lesson 4, understand what you own. Understanding builds confidence. It's why I study ETFs, covered call strategies, and what's under the hood. Because once you understand the trade-offs, you stop guessing and you start investing with a purpose. Lesson 5, find meaningful work. Meaningful work gives everything purpose. It's why I share my journey, to help others realize it's never too late to start. Money's the tool, freedom is the goal. While I was building that foundation, something else was unfolding. My dad had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's and dementia years earlier. His short-term memory began to fade, but his long-term memory stayed sharp. If you spoke to him, you might not even know that he was sick. He was still himself, still pragmatic, and still thoughtful. I love telling him about my investing journey in this channel. He'd ask questions, smile, and remind me of the 5 things he believed in: to be valued, respected, heard, understood, and to participate in meaningful work. Those same ideas had become the foundation of my life and now my investing. He told me he was proud that I had learned those lessons and carried them forward, and that meant more than any number in my portfolio ever could. In his final months, my dad made the choice to face his illness on his own terms. He said those 5 things: to be valued, respected, heard, and understood, and to participate in meaningful work were no longer possible for him. And to him, that was living. On November the 12th, he chose peace and dignity. It was the hardest day of my life, but it reminded me of what truly matters. Because real wealth isn't built the money you build, it's the mindset and the patience and the purpose you carry with you. Every video that I make and every lesson that I share is a reflection of him. If you take anything from this video, let it be this: wealth isn't just about what you leave behind. It's what you build within yourself while you're here. If this story resonates with you, remember, it's never too late to invest with a purpose, because here we're not just building portfolios, we're building meaning.